supposed to be asleep. I want you to be warm. Come on. What's up? Are you having those nightmares again? I have nightmares too. I know, I should have told you. I didn't want to overshadow you. I know that you think that you overshadow me so much with everything that's going on, but you don't. Not at all. I want this for you. You deserve it. I'm sorry. I know I said I wasn't gonna cry today. I really held out too. I mean, it's what, 8? Oh God, and you had to see my ugly cry face. I've loved being your friend. Stop. This is not the time for jokes. There's always a time for jokes, okay? I'm gonna change the subject, but I don't think that this will be that enjoyable either, but what was your nightmare about? No, I'm just really surprised. 'Cause I had something like really similar to that. And it's weird because I'm not you. I'm not going through what you're going through. But I felt like you. It's like I understood you. And I know, like, obviously we're best friends, so I understand you a lot more than even your mom sometimes, but it felt like I really just knew everything about you, everything about how you're feeling, and I'm not trying to overshadow your pain, like, or take it from you, or just say that it's easy, I could just have it. I know it's not, but I felt so close to you. The closest that I've ever felt, and I just hope that when I just hope I'll have that. Because it'll be so much. Sorry. Anyways, I really think that you should go to bed. I know I came in here. You caught me. I'm guilty. Even if you weren't awake, I would have found some way to wake you up. Shifting, turning my book pages really loud, or doing something like that. I'm sorry to keep doing this. I really want to have these memories. And I know we've made so many great ones already. I mean, we went on a whole trip when we found out just to do that. But it's like, I don't care how many amazing once-in-a-lifetime memories that we have, if I can't make as much as I can with you until one of us goes, but it's like years, decades, centuries from now. I don't want to know that these are gonna stop until I'm like really, really old. And I've accepted it with this holy wiseness I have, but I'm not old. again. You know, I wrote a poem for you. Yeah, I was hoping that maybe you would want to hear it. Actually, I left it over there. Well, I put it there in the morning when you were sleeping, and I was just hoping that maybe somehow you'd be like, you know, what is that random piece of paper there? Like, I thought that maybe you'd memorized the configuration of the coffee table because you're here so much. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I would probably do that if I were you. Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking. It's really stupid, but, and it's sad. What do you expect? Tears. I'm starting. Starting. Okay. Tears. Fell. I laughed. You did too. It had to be a joke. But it wasn't. And I know that you were the worst receiver of this end. This end that's long and continuous. Never stops. But stops. But still, I felt afflicted. I writhe and wrinkle, wondering, what if and why? But when that sour day comes, just know I'll always love you. You know, there's some moments where I'm like, wow, thank goodness they'll be gone one day, because then I don't have to cry in front of them and then they make a joke. Just let me cry. Okay, but I will take in your criticism. At the end, I could have said something more poetic instead of just, you know, I'll love you, always love you. Very so typical. There's even a song called that. You know, oh, that was bad. Thank you. I love it when you criticize my poems. I was gonna read though. Yeah, it's the book that you recommended. Yeah. I still can't believe that I haven't read your favorite book. You've read like my favorite book, and it's actually not even one, it's 5 books. Why would you say that? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you miss hiking. Well, I'm not glad, I'm not. I just mean I was worried that whenever I took you on those excursions, like, if you really enjoyed it or not. You just, I don't want to say this, but I should. And I know that if I don't say it now, I'll regret it. No, not because you're gonna, no, just because the more I wait, you know, the longer. I guess it is kind of because of that. Okay, but anyways, I feel like I've gotten closer with you through this. And the thing is that I would trade this not happening 1,000,000 times out of 1 over anything. I would trade it over that. But I want to look at the bright side and see that I feel like you've been more vulnerable because, I mean, you've had to be. And for that, I'm sorry, you know, and obviously that's not the fun part, and it sucks only for you and solely for you and maybe a little bit for me, but
just really feel like as a person you were very distant and stoic, which was great, you know, in certain situations. But when I wanted to just be your friend and be one-on-one with you, I felt like it wasn't there, and sometimes it was. And you're a great person. I love you so much, and I loved you then, now, everywhere, anytime, always. Then, now, and later. Anyways, yeah, when we went hiking, you were just so like, oh, like you just seemed so stiff and so tense. So you saying that really, you know, it seems so simple. Yeah, it's simple, but it really makes me feel better. It's okay. I know that you wish you had said things and you had done more, but just, you know, be happy or no, not about that. But I'm still, you know, raw to those jokes. I'm trying, really trying. But at least think about the bright side of that, you know. Now you have experienced these things. You probably would have never done it or would have taken like therapy and a lot of things going on. But now you've opened up so much. I remember the first time you fell on me. And I mean, like, you really fell. Like, you just lurched forward. And I think at that moment, and, you know, it was quite dramatic, but there was a lot of other dramatic things that happened, but that moment, I realized just how serious this was. Not when we were told the news, or when, you know, had your first treatment. Just right then and there when, you know, you walked a couple steps like you did every morning. I'm so glad I was here. So do not think for a second that you're a burden or anything. I'm just so glad you're here. I'm glad that you didn't die in a car crash right away and I would never know. Or just from something that, you know, I'm just glad I had this time with you is what I'm saying. And I know that it's short. I wish I could be forever. I wish I could be at least almost forever. But I'm glad we have it and that I get to spend it with you and that you've been more open with me. So just focus on that, honey. Just focus on that, okay? Just focus on that, okay? Wow. Okay, you're really throwing in those jokes today. I don't know, I just feel like this is a particularly vulnerable night for me. You know, that isn't new. But I don't know why, I just kind of feel it. A little bit. I'll never get your accent. But I like it. I like my accent. I can't do it. I mean, when we met, I never thought it'd be this. I never thought that it wouldn't be this with you, but that it wouldn't be this with anybody. I thought I'd never have this connection, you know, so close to somebody, so close that somebody besides a family member of mine who's going would hurt me this bad. And you opened me to that before I even knew what that meant. And now that I do, it's just so much greater. Yeah. I know that you're lucky too. But you had friends. You had friends all around you. I didn't.
really, really, really thought I never would. I know you say they were fake and, you know, you could never really talk with them like you can with me, but at least you had something, some person, some figure to stand there and listen, or just at least hear your blabbers, your worries, deepest, darkest secrets, everything. And it's just like, life is so messed up because the one person who broke me out of believing that is leaving, which is my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare was never you killing me, you kidnapping me, you hurting me. It was always you leaving. So of course this has happened to me. Of course. Yeah. I cannot believe that this is happening to my friend. Oh, my life is so hard compared to theirs. I have to deal with, oh my god. Yes, I know. Sorry, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to make everything about me. Yeah. I know you're joking. I know that you want me to talk about my problems and everything. It's just really hard. And I'm gonna stop caring that it's really hard and just doing it anyway, because yes, I've mastered self-discipline. That is why I've been watching a lot of inspirational stuff. So it's just the discipline is just, there. I don't even have to worry about it. No, it's because if I don't, I'll never get to tell you. And I'll live with regret inside of me. Regret. Knowing that I didn't. So I'm just throwing it out all on the table. For real this time. For real this time. When you sent me that song, my mind was blown. It seemed like it was just yesterday that we were in California on the beach dancing to that song. Oh my god, I remember that road trip. It was crazy. No. Kevin was so wrong for that. He was so wrong for that. I cannot believe that you still side with him to this day. So ridiculous. We don't even know him anymore, really. It's nice that he came to visit you, though. I can't believe it. He went in the wrong room twice. And he was like, I saw this old girl, crusty eyes. I'm like, Kevin, you can't see that. Seeing him again, I was like, nothing changed. He's just the same guy, basically, just a little older. And I saw the worst thing, but when he turned around, he had a bald spot. Oh my god, and I'm not trying to be mean. Kevin was really cool. But I just was like, I was just so surprised that he had aged. Like, that I thought he was just gonna stay that way forever. I was like, is this my mind playing tricks on me? He's supposed to be the exact same person that I saw him, I care about you so much. No, I'm not gonna go into all this feel and I'm gonna start crying. But sorry, I thought someone was there. I swear, your nurse, she is so weird, like freaky. Like I'm upset. I'm laying it all out. Like, it's hard not to notice it. She's like peering at me, staring at me when I'm not even with you. I'm just like in the kitchen making us something. And at first I thought it was because she was trying to make sure I was making it right to your dietary, things. But then I'm just like, even when I'm just making, cheese and crackers for myself, she's staring at me with those piercing blue eyes. I used to think that blue eyes were beautiful, even when they were fierce, but she's ruined blue eyes for me.
So I'm glad you have nice, warm puppy dog brown eyes. Yeah, like me. Mine are a little more dark. They're more like evil, emo, you know? Well, I'm not saying emo was evil. I know you had your phase. I was... okay. But anyways, I think that I'm gonna go, because I really just feel the presence of your nurse, like, breathing down my neck. Like, I'm just... I'm scared. What if she... Stop it. She did not hear me. Stop. Oh my god, you're so ridiculous. Like, literally, I felt a thrill go up my body. No, not a thrill. Like a fright. Oh my god. I might die before you. Okay, I should have said that. That was bad. That was really bad. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go and let you get some rest. Much needed. And like you make me say every single night, because I'm supposed to accept it, this is how I'm gonna accept it, even though you're just acting like an awful person who's controlling me. It's just really sad that I'm trying. It's just really sad that it's just really sad that you're dying.